Thank you for watching our 10-part series on working with your personal injury lawyer in your personal injury case. This is a bonus. We're going to talk about what can happen after the trial. After the trial, either side can move the court, the judge, not the jury who's decided the case, but the judge, to ask for a new trial. And there can be lots of reasons. A piece of evidence that wasn't supposed to come in, somebody said something they weren't supposed to say, or the jury just did something wrong. And if the judge feels any of those things happen, the judge can grant an entire new trial to go over again. Also, if one of the parties doesn't like the trial result, they can appeal. There are 6 appellate courts in the state of Florida, depending upon what district you're in. For example, North Florida is the 1st district, and South Florida is the 3rd district, and there are districts all in between. You go in front of a 3-judge panel, you brief the issues on what you think went wrong in the trial, and you ask these judges to fix it. If you don't like what they say, then you go to the Florida Supreme Court, and you can ask the Florida Supreme Court to review whatever appeal issue you want reviewed. Your first appeal to that district court is authorized or allowed automatically, but the appeal to the Florida Supreme Court is discretionary, and they have to actually accept the appeal. If the judgment or the verdict is done, the court issues a judgment and nobody takes an appeal, what happens then? Well, that final verdict or judgment may not be so final because you have to add costs. The winning party gets to recover some of those costs back that they've paid out in the case. Some cases, you're also entitled to attorney's fees added on to a judgment before any final payment is made. And finally, there's things like set-offs. If, for example, a health insurance company paid less than the bills you got back from the defendant, then that's taken off as well. So it's not necessarily final until it's really final. We guide you every step of the way, including through appeal. Thank you again for listening to the series.